I'm so sorry, YouTube. I look up and YouTube's like, we can't hear you. We can't hear you because I had the microphone off. Because I had the microphone off. I'm so sorry, YouTube. No wonder you guys are like, what's going on? Like, I am sure that you guys were, I'm sure you guys were like, what is going on? We'll go through all that again here in a little bit. Don't worry. You didn't miss nothing. It's all right. In the meantime, there is absolutely no tolerance tonight, moderators. And I say that because for those of you guys that have been watching on TikTok lately, then you've probably noticed that there's been an interesting trend of a lot of people popping up with, oh, I'll pay your rent. I'll give you 9 bazillion gajillion dollars, etc. Yeah, I can tell you exactly why that's happening. It's happening because they want everybody to go to a superfan chat only. Because if y'all got to pay for superfan things, then they make money. Well, don't do that, okay? I have good moderators. I'm going to hold out as long as I can doing that. However, if you guys do not follow me on YouTube, you absolutely should. I'm just saying it's better over there. I'm just saying what I'm saying. You guys are not on the mailing list. Please do so. All you got to do is go to my site, subscribe to be a member. It costs you this much amount of money. It costs you $0. You will get an email on Monday with coupons, with all of those things, with everything that you need to know. Next week I have a major announcement. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. I'm just going to say that right there. You don't want to miss it. I will be making it on Monday. Y'all that are subscribed to the emails, you will get to hear it first. But I will also make the announcement next Monday live right here at 9 o'clock. Next Monday. But this Monday, I can tell you this. I have decided that every single month up at the Reliquary, we'll be doing a pop-up shop, live investigations. If you guys want to come and investigate during the day, if you want to come and take some in-person classes with me, you can do so. Oh my God. So on Memorial Day weekend, we will be having a full weekend. It will be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Sunday only till about 4, okay? Because I want to enjoy Monday, just chilling quiet up there. But you can come and investigate during the day. There will be camp spots available if you guys want to come and camp out. You can sign up for either a grave rubbing class, learn how to clean graves and do grave rubbings correctly out in the cemetery. You can sign up for Potion Making 101, which is tea making. I'm going to teach you guys in person how to make tea. Plus, there will be some of my friends, local investigators, etc. out there. You guys don't want to miss it. But the classes include everything you need to do the class. You ain't got to bring nothing. I got you, okay? You can sign up for that. Oh, there'll also be a seance on Saturday night, so you don't want to miss that. You don't want to miss that. Come meet the spirits at the Reliquary. Every single month there will be one. I will have the rest of the dates up this week. Super excited about it. I can tell you that you want to clear your calendar in November on Friday the 13th. I'm just going to say that. That will be the final weekend, and I will make a humongous announcement next Monday. It'll be great. It'll be fun. It'll be fantastic. But in the meantime, that's not why you're here. That's not why you're here, right? You're here for Reiki. You're here for Zodiacs. You're here for all the things. For those of you guys that aren't close, because I see some people on YouTube that are like, we're not close, I'm not close. There will be some live stream tickets. You can get in on the seance. Classes will be a little harder, but I'm trying to work that out, how to do that. But yeah, we'll get you. So we'll get you. Anyway, I'm just saying, I'm super stoked. I'm super excited. Like, contracts are signed, things are ready to go. And I can tell ya, but I don't want to tell you till next Monday. I'm going to make you wait. I know. You're like, you're a bitch. But just saying. All right. Here we go. Like I said, Reiki tonight will only be for about 20 minutes or so, just because my sugar has been doing this crazy shit. Yeah. I will talk a little bit when I get done with Reiki about some new classes coming up. You don't want to miss it. But definitely, definitely go and take agenda at getting involved on the side. So, all right. All right. I will, let me see if I can move the camera. I see you guys over here on TikTok saying that it's lagging and glitching and being a pain in the ass. And that's what I was worried about. We don't have bad weather tonight, but we have had some horrendous storms here in Oklahoma, and everything is waterlogged. And I chose incorrectly when I chose Cox. We'll just say that. Chose incorrectly. Chose incorrectly. So, all right. Here we go. It's so weird, too, because on YouTube, I am mirrored, and it looks weird. So I'm looking at my face like, oh, this is weird. All right, we're just not going to look at it anymore. Here we go. Just like always, you guys can do these first few hand positions with me. The only thing I ask is that you take a deep breath when I say, hey, take a deep breath. We're going to start with 6 deep breaths. If you want to do these hand positions with me, you can as well. But here we go. Are you ready? Hopefully you can hear this on YouTube. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We are going to turn it up a little bit. Ready? Deep breath. Deep breath. super deep, just take you a breath, okay? We're going to work on the sacral next. I want you guys to focus about this far below your belly button, okay? That far below your belly button. And I want you to just kind of envision pulling all of your energy in, because everybody's divine feminine, divine masculine is off. I've been wanting to throat punch people that don't even exist, okay? I'm just saying, like, everybody, my divine masculine is like way up here, okay? So we're gonna fix that. Where you're feeling that in your body, okay? I know we worked on the sacral, but where are you feeling it? Are you feeling it up here? Are you feeling it in the sacral? Are you feeling it in your back? Where are you feeling it right now? Okay? Where are you feeling it right now? I'm gonna sneeze also in just a minute. I'm just letting you know. Allergies be allergying. I hate it so much. But I want you to just focus for just a minute on where you feel that. Okay? And I want you to just breathe. Just breathe. We're still working on the sacral. Yep, TikTok, hold on. Now we're going to work on the solar plexus, okay? If you felt your sacral chakra anywhere in your torso, then chances are this is going to make you nauseated. If you felt your sacral chakra in your head or in your legs, feet, etc., arms, then chances are that this might make you a little irritated. Let that sink in. Working on your sacral, on your solar plexus, I want you to close your eyes for just a minute. And I want you to just envision a color. Okay? Ready? Breathe. What color are you seeing? For a minute. Let that settle in before we start on the heart chakra. Just breathe for a minute. Breathe. I want you to focus in the middle of your sternum, middle of your chest, middle of your chest. The reason that I ask you guys what color it is that here in a minute, I want you to research the spiritual meaning of that color. Just saying. Your solar plexus is your grand central station. And that'll tell you what's up. Ready? Center of your chest. That are on TikTok, I know that y'all busted your fingers the other day, but if y'all could do the tap tap, if y'all could do the likes, I would appreciate it, because TikTok is trying to make all of us creators make y'all subscribe, and I would prefer not to do that. Just a minute. Are you ready? Are you ready? I don't know about y'all, but I've been very vocal over the last few days. Have come up with some very interesting curses in traffic. In fact, I believe I told someone I hope their ovaries fall out of their asshole, and I feel like that is a great curse. So I'm just saying. I've been a little vocal this weekend. How about you? Have you been overly vocal? Or have you not been speaking up enough? Ooh. Nobody talking about me. My nose is itching. Ready? I just want you to breathe, and when you can, I would like for you to just swallow. That's it. Okay? Ready? We ready for the third eye? We ready for the third eye? We're going to let out some aggression here in just a minute. But are you ready for the third eye? Are you? The answer is yes. All right. For those of you guys that have never watched, for those of you guys that are new to watching me, welcome, welcome. I'm going to teach you guys something we learned in the GATE program in the 80s, which apparently my bangs didn't learn to stay where they were supposed to stay, but that's okay. We're going to treat your third eye right here like a dial, okay? All we're going to do is turn it. Your third eye is not blocked. Your third eye is not closed. Your third eye is not shut off. Your third eye is fine. You just need to focus it. That's it. That's it. Let that sink in. Your third eye is fine. You just need to focus it, and that's what we're going to do. Ready? Just breathe. Crown? I know you are. Here we go. I want you to just focus right in the middle of your head. That's it. Right in the middle of your noggin. Where your little soft spot would be. Ready? I want you to straighten your fucking crown, my friends. All of our crowns were a little knocked off this weekend. I'm just saying it was an intense weekend, was it not? Just breathe. That's it. Just breathe. I want you to focus on the top of your head. We're only going to straighten it once because that's all you need. Ready? Got ads over on YouTube. What? I wonder if a setting changed. I will fix it next week, I promise. world on the opposite side of the planet watching right now. I want you to take a deep breath. I know I keep freezing. I'm watching the red dot of death on TikTok over and over and over, and it is flat pissing me off. Just breathe. Let's see if we can fix your TikTok. Hold on a minute. Let's see if this is any better. I'm getting irritated at the whole shebang. Sorry, YouTube. TikTok gets crooked for just a minute. Let's see if that's any better. Now then. Pissing me off. I just gotta make sure not to hit you. Only on TikTok. Imagine that. Imagine that. Only on TikTok. Of course it is. Of course it is. I see you, TikTok. I see you. All right. We're gonna let go of some shit. We're gonna let go of some shit. I don't care where you're watching from. I don't care who you are. I don't care where you've come from. I don't care what your background is. I don't care about any of that. What I do know is every single one of us had some frustrating shit this weekend. Every one of us. Every one of us had some frustrating shit this weekend. So what is it from this weekend that you're letting go of? What are you letting go of from this, just from this past weekend? You can either put it in the chat, or you can put a 0. Or you can put a 0. Remember, if you guys don't follow me everywhere, you absolutely should. You should be following all of your favorite creators everywhere. So weird to see myself one way and then mirrored the other way. The reason that I wanted you guys to let that go is because just symbolically letting it go in a chat in zeros or typing it out is enough to help you told you guys we were only going to go about 30 minutes tonight, and I wasn't fibbing because the sugar has been doing the crashy. I'm keeping an eye on it over here. So that's all the Reiki I can handle this evening because of it. Before I start reads, before y'all skedaddle, because I know some of you guys skedaddle after Reiki and you catch me over on YouTube later, make sure that you're following me on YouTube. We're going to have a YouTube drive coming up this next week because we just are. We just are. Okay? We just are. YouTube, or TikTok, I'm going to move you back up here. Oh, look, YouTube, you got to see the back of my phone. Isn't that great? We're going to move you back up there because it's just, it is what it is. But I want you guys to remember that this week is a full moon. Friday is a full moon. It's a full moon in Scorpio. It's also Beltane if you're Oklahoman. Beltane if you're American. Beltane is the start of harvest season. It's the start of growth. It's the start of all of the things that summer brings in. So you have Beltane and you have a Scorpio full moon on Friday. That is a major, massive manifestation day. I want you to let that sink in. I will be releasing the astrological forecast tomorrow. I just didn't get it done today. I'll also be releasing another video probably Tuesday or Wednesday. Y'all need to be making some water. I will give you guys a whole video on what it is you need to do. I will do you a lunchtime learning on what Beltane is because you need to know. If y'all are new to the spiritual realm, Beltane is one of my favorites. The veil is very thin. It's a great time for ancestor work. This is the time you set your manifestations for the summer so you can harvest all the good from that in the fall. And so, just saying what I'm saying. Y'all have been ready to start a new business. Y'all have been ready to do something new. Y'all have something big you're manifesting. Friday be the day. Also, Friday is May 1st. And in May, we have 2 full moons, meaning that the end of May is a blue moon. I'm excited. Are you excited? Because I'm excited. Just saying what I'm saying. Just saying what I'm saying. So y'all gonna have all the waters. I'm gonna get you guys all obsessed with the waters. You're gonna be just like the Bodhi. It'll be great. It'll be great. Eventually, you'll have so many damn waters, and your significant other and your friends and your family will be like, "What the fuck is up with this?" You can be like, "It's that damn Bodhi." I don't care if you blame it on me. I'm fine. I'm fine. So this week is going to be interesting. I'm excited for this week. Are you excited for this week? I have someone starting work tomorrow. I'm really excited because that means I can finally catch up on reads. I can finally catch up on messages. And I am super excited for that. Just saying. All right. Don't forget that y'all are fantastic. Don't forget that y'all are amazing. Don't forget that so many millions and billions of perfect moments had to happen for you to even exist. That all of the billions of minutes and quadrillion, bajillion seconds that the universe is had to happen just for you to exist. If that's not magic, I don't know what is. And if that right there doesn't make you feel like you're somebody, like you're powerful, then let me say this. There are stories told about you, you magical little beast. There are interesting, amazing, scary tales told about you. There are movies about you. There are books about you. There are TV shows about you. People dress up as you for Halloween. Stop feeling less than. Stop feeling like you don't matter. Stop feeling like you're not magical. I want you guys to say out loud to yourself, I don't care who's sitting there, that you are the prize. I am the prize. And I'm sorry that somebody else's shitty view of themselves or shitty view of the world around them ever made you feel less than. Because you're not. All right, Capricorns, are we ready? For those of you guys that are new to watching me read, I always start with Capricorns. Okay, not always. Sometimes I switch it up. And then I fuck myself all up. But I start with Capricorns and go around the horn because my brain works like January is number 1 and you should go 1. Are you ready? I'm fixing to give you an earworm. Ready? You should go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We all learned that in Sesame Street. You're welcome for that. All right, ready, Capricorns? You know what? We're going to manifest right now. There's not going to be any bad weeks. There's not going to be any feral signs. We're not going to have anybody going off the rails. We're going to have everybody getting their shit together for the full moon. That's what we're putting out into the universe with these cards. That's it. That's it. It's what we're putting out in the universe. Right? Right, Scorpios? I'm looking at you because it's full moon. Scorpio full moon. Right, Aries? All right. Capricorns have the ageless, the light and the darkness, which is healing, graciousness, and compassion. Okay. Then you have good fortune. Every Capricorn in here is like, fuck yeah, I do. And then you have destiny. Okay, not gonna lie, when I saw this, I was like, totally not Capricorn mentality. But, these two are interesting. One of the things, let me just say, as a Capricorn with way too many Capricorn placements, I love me some Scorpios. I do. I love me some Scorpios. Not opposites in the zodiac, but Scorpios and Capricorns jive really well because Scorpios get super hyper focused on shit. Scorpios are not your typical water sign. They are that I'm hardcore focused on this and ain't nobody gonna stop me. And a Capricorn can get down with that mentality because that's how Capricorns are as well. So, because it's a Scorpio full moon, Capricorns be jiving this week. Capricorns, this is a week that you are going to be making very important decisions for the rest of your year. And I want you to let that sink in. This card right here is the Destiny card, and it tells me that you need to be super careful with what you're planning for the year. Okay? I can't reiterate enough, Capricorns, how important this week is. You have healing, graciousness, and compassion. None of you is going to want to hear this. And as a Capricorn, I don't want this to come out of my mouth. But here we go. You got to let some shit go, Capricorns. Y'all, Tauruses are the petty kings and queens of the zodiac. The Capricorns are the grudge holders of the century. If y'all have never met a Capricorn, let me just say that they can hold a grudge till the universe falls apart. So to tell a Capricorn that they have to let some shit go is like a knife in the gut. Okay? It's like a knife in the guts. Because a Capricorn doesn't want to let shit go. They want to hold on to that grudge until heaven falls down, right? Like, they don't want to let that go. My sister made fun of me for the longest time, and I used to get really mad. She still makes fun of me. Don't think she doesn't, because she's my sister. But I used to get mad. I used to get mad when she would be like, oh my God, you can hold a grudge, blah, 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 blah. Like, I am still mad. My 8-year-old self, 9-year-old self is still mad that she cut my favorite Barbie's hair. I will never forgive her. Ah. Still mad. Super mad. So Capricorns, hearing that they have to let shit go, I need every Capricorn in here to just take a deep breath. Like, I need every Capricorn in here to just woo-saw for a minute, okay? Because that's the bad part of this week. You have to be the bigger person, and you have to let some shit go. In other words, whoever it is that's doing the haterade on you, you have to let it go. I know. Every one of you is like, fuck you, I don't like you right now. I know. But the good part of this is this: good fortune and destiny. So Capricorns, whatever it is that you're getting ready to manifest for this amazing Friday, for Beeltana and the full moon, it is massively important to where you're going. Massively important to where you're going. And I'm going to put it to you like this, Capricorns. How bad do you want that thing? I don't need an answer. I just want you to think about it. How bad do you want that thing that you're manifesting? How bad do you want this thing that you're going to put out into the universe on the Scorpio full moon on Beeltana? How bad do you want that thing? Okay? You got it in your head? How bad you want it? What are you willing to let stand in the way of that? Every one of you is like, nothing. I already know. Because when a Capricorn wants something, their entire being goes toward that thing. So I already know. You are not willing to let anything stand in your way, right, Capricorn? So what about that fucking haterade over there, that shitty boss, that mother-in-law, that ex, that whatever? You willing to let them stand in your way? Or are you willing to let something go for this? Thought so. Thought so. When I put it to you like that, it's a little different, isn't it? When I put it to you like that, it's a little different, isn't it? And I'm going to tell you something else, Capricorns. And I want you to listen super close. If you have someone that hates you, then you must be doing something right. Because if everybody likes you, then you're trying too hard to be a people pleaser. And that is not Capricorn mentality. Now is it? Capricorns. Stones for the week. You know what? Before I give Capricorns their stones, I'm going to issue all of you guys a challenge. I don't care what zodiac sign you are. I want you to do something for me for the week. Actually, do it for you, not for me. I want you to, if you don't have one of these things, they're like $15 on Amazon, free shipping. I want you to buy yourself a copper bracelet. And I want you to wear it on your left hand, on your left wrist. Okay? I want you to spend $15 on yourself. Literally, this one is on Amazon for $15. It's a hammered copper cuff. This one is on Amazon for $15 and it's magnetic. Okay? I just want you to do that. I want you to wear it for 7 days on your left hand, your left wrist. And I want you to come back to me in 7 days, and I want you to tell me how you feel. If you have a copper bracelet, and because I saw somebody say, oh, I have one, but it turns my skin green, put clear nail polish on the inside of it. Paint it with clear nail polish. Okay? But I want you to do that. If you have one for both wrists, even better. But I want you just on your left. I want you to make sure it's on your left. Minute you wake up, it goes on. Take it off before you go to bed. Or sleep in it. I'll tell you why next Monday. Stones for Capricorns. Golden rutile would be the best. Okay? So golden healer quartz, golden rutile. That's going to be the best for you if you got it. If not, plain clear quartz. Okay? And malachite. Because malachite is a massive money manifestation stone. And let's face it, that's what makes a Capricorn happy. Okay? Okay, we all know it, Capricorns. We see you. All right? So, clear quartz and malachite. But if you have golden healer quartz, golden rutile, even better. Capricorns, you are the snake this week. You are the snake this week. Because any good snake knows, any alive snake knows when something is not worth its time to prey on, right? 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 Well, all right, Aquarius. I didn't even get all the way shuffled and you threw a card on the floor. And we're going to read it exactly how it fell. Aquarius, I'm going to need y'all to calm down because remember that manifestation we had at the beginning of this? We're not going to have any craziness. No craziness, Aquarius. All right. We ready? Danu, the mother of creation, upside down. Equilibrium. And passion. Okay. All right. All right. All right. I'm not going to lie. When I saw that it was creation, motherhood, and ferocity upside down, I thought, are you fucking serious, Aquarius? Are you fucking serious? This is how you're choosing to start the week with a full moon in Scorpio. But that's okay. Because you redeemed yourself, okay? Aquarius, this is not the week for you to be uber, mega, super creative. It's not, okay? This is not the week for you to go way out of bounds and do something cool, new, crazy. This is not the week for you to stress about creation and what's going on and so on. And I know you're like, whoa, 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 hold up. You just said that it's Beelzebub and a full moon and it's a big manifestation. In other words, you don't need to sit this week and go, well, I'm going to manifest something completely new that I've never worked on before. Maybe, just maybe, Aquarius, you already have what it is that you need to be working towards, that you need to be manifesting. You don't need something new. So what this tells me and what the equilibrium card tells me is that for some reason you have felt like you need to take what it was that you were all in on and scrap it for something else. You were feeling like what you were working towards, what you were manifesting wasn't good enough. Why? Why? I have yet to meet, now I know some of you guys are going to argue with this, me personally, I have yet to meet an Aquarius that doesn't know what they want in life. Do they exist? I'm sure they do. But I have yet to meet an Aquarius who doesn't know what they want on a moment-to-moment basis. They might not know what they want to be when they grow up, but they know what they want right now. My sister's an Aquarius. I've had a lot of friends that were Aquariuses. The times that I'm not dating a fucking Cancer, it's been an Aquarius. I have better relationships with Aquarius, let me just say it that way. I know how y'all are. My sister might be all over the place with what she wants to do in 10 years, but right now, in this moment, she knows exactly what it is she wants. But something last week, Aquarius, has got you kind of set off a little bit where you're like, well, I know I was working towards this goal or this goal, but maybe that's not good enough. And you've been questioning yourself and you've been trying to figure out like, oh, well, maybe I should do this or maybe I should do that. So now you're overthinking all of the things that you thought you wanted. And I would be willing to bet that you've had some dizzy spells, that you've had headaches, that you haven't felt like yourself over the last, 48 hours? You've just felt off? Am I wrong? Because I know I'm not. I don't want you to stress about new shit this week, Aquarius. Okay? What I want you to stress about is the thing that you've been working towards, the thing you've been wanting to manifest for the last few months. The thing that you're wanting to do this summer. The thing that you're wanting to do to... Ooh, my nose is itching, somebody's talking about me. The thing that you want to do to make your life better. That's what you need to be working towards. You starting to work towards that again this week, Aquarius, is what's going to get your equilibrium back. And that, in turn, is going to bring your passion back. Because what this card tells me is that over this weekend, you've been in a little bit of a depressive mood. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? You've been cranky. You haven't wanted to do the things you love to do. And here's the thing. Every Aquarius I've ever met, good, bad, or indifferent, has had something that they are super uber passionate about. Period. I don't care if it's math or tattooing. They've had something that they are super in love with. And I bet that you, Aquarius, have not felt like doing that this weekend, have you? Just saying. What I'm saying. Just saying what I'm saying. Aquarius, focus on the thing that you have been focusing on for months. Don't try to add something new. This is the week that you get your equilibrium back and your passion back to do the things you love to do. Okay? It's not hard, but I know y'all be just a tad stubborn. Just a tad stubborn. Not quite Taurus level stubborn, just a tad stubborn. So if you guys have an Aquarius in your life and they're starting to talk about, well, maybe I don't want to go to this college, maybe I want to go to that college or whatever, remind them why it is that they wanted to go to that college to begin with. If maybe they're like, oh, they've been manifesting this one thing for months and then suddenly they're like, yeah, I think I'm going to do this. Remind them why they were manifesting that thing in the first place. Promise. I promise that you'll see them light back up. I promise. Promise. Stones for Aquarius. Amethyst and obsidian. Any type of obsidian. Amethyst and obsidian. Amethyst also beside your bed, okay? So if you just have an amethyst bracelet, take it off and put it beside your bed. Okay, Aquarius? Animal. You guys are the frog this week. You need that regeneration. You guys are the frog this week. So amethyst and obsidian, and you guys are the frog this week. Okay? And now we shall take the bite of the almond joy. Oh. You fucking love me. I know you are. Pisces, I love you. Okay? I love you. Breathe. Just breathe. Okay? I'm going to read this card exactly the way it fell because you wanted to fling it out of the deck and let it go spinning around. Okay. The Lady of Masks. This is reclamation. Why did I say claymation? Reclamation. Vanity and surface appearance. And it is a little whopper-jawed. But the way I read my cards, if it is like this, then it's going like that. Now, if it had been like that, we would have had a serious talk. But it's like this, meaning that it's doing that. I approve of that. Safe travel. And healing energy. And notice the triangle downward on both of these. Plan the trip, Pisces. Plan the trip. Plan the trip. Every one of you Piscesians has been, I think you've been talking yourself out of going somewhere. Am I right? Either, well, I don't want to go on vacation this year, or, you know, if I go on vacation, you know, I could just stay at home and fix this or that, or whatever it is. Or you just keep finding a reason not. God, it's like something specific that you want to go do so bad you can't stand yourself, but you keep talking yourself out of it. Why? 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 Plan the trip. The universe has been giving you all of the green flags, all of the green lights to plan the trip, to go. But you keep not doing it. You don't have a choice. Excuse me, it was that way. You don't have a choice. You don't have a choice. Plan the trip. Y'all have not been feeling yourself lately. You haven't been. You have been feeling less than. You've been feeling like you're not yourself. You've been feeling like you don't look right. Plan the trip. And I know, now don't get me wrong, okay? I know we're all broke as fuck. I know we're all broke as fuck, okay? If you put the trip off because of money, then do something else that's not going to cost you as much, but still allows you to get the fuck away from the house. Okay? Go hiking somewhere. Go to a park. Go somewhere that is going to allow you to do something for free. Okay? I don't care where you live. There is some really cool ass park close by that you can go to for free. I guarantee you. You need a break from the normal surroundings, Pisces. Okay? You need that break. And this needs to be a far enough break that you get that cut, okay? The reason that vacations, road trips, things like that are so healing to all of us, it doesn't matter what zodiac sign you are, is because it allows you to have a break and a separation from normal everyday shit and allow you to appreciate some other part of the world. Okay? Even if it's just 3 miles away. I'm going to require, Pisces, that you go at least 30 minutes away from your house. Now, for some of you guys, that might just be across the city. For some of you, it might be pretty far away. But 30 minutes or more away from your domicile, okay? Because what that's going to do is it's going to give you a clean break in that same old energy that's right around your neighborhood and so on. Because you need that to help you reclaim yourself. So it's not a bad week for you at all, Pisces. You just need to go somewhere. Plan the trip. Okay? You don't have to plan the trip for this week, okay? But plan the trip. Because just the act of planning the trip, know that you right here are safe in whatever it is that you're going to plan to do. The safe travel card. No matter what the universe is saying, it's not the universe. No matter what your brain is saying, no matter what social media is saying, plan the trip. The universe is giving you all of the free passes to go. So go. Plan the trip. Plan the trip, Pisces. You need it. If you have a Pisces in your life and they're backing out of going somewhere, encourage them to go. Okay? Encourage them to go because they need this so bad that they can't stand themselves. Excuse me, it's like that. They need this so bad more than you realize. Okay? Plan the trip, Pisces. Go away, Pisces. Go away. I think that once you plan the trip, once you actually get it set in stone, this is the week I'm going, or this is this, or whatever. I think that that's going to open up something within you that's going to allow you to absolutely just enjoy the holiday on Friday and the full moon. I'm just saying. And I think that you're overstressing about everything with manifestation and the full moon and things like that because you can't get out of the normal, regular mindset. So plan the trip, okay? Don't make it a work trip either. Go lay on a beach somewhere. Go to the park and sit on your booty. Go shopping. Go whatever it is, okay? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Stones for Pisces, tiger's eye and rose quartz. Tiger's eye and rose quartz. Just saying. Tiger's eye and rose quartz. You guys are the turtle. You are the turtle. That brings me to Aries. Where's the Aries gang at? You know what I really love? I love that, as I said, plan the trip, Pisces. I was watching both chats, and I was watching the Pisces go, oh my God. I saw you over there. Aries, this is a lot. You keep trying to draw 2 to 4 anchor cards. I know that the last few celestial events have been hell on you, Aries. I do. But come on now. Why am I like nervously excited? The Thinker. Knowledge. Instruction. Reinvention. Okay. Confidence. And magical power. And notice that both of those have their wings spread open. And notice that he also has a feather. Okay, I see you, Aries. Ooh. No wonder you were trying to draw 9 bazillion cards. This is such a week of movement for you. Belton is a fire festival. That appeals to every fire sign in here, especially Aries, because it happens during Aries season. Y'all are feeling the intensity of Beelzebub and of this full moon coming up. Y'all are feeling the need to move, to shift, to change. Like, y'all are feeling all of this. You know what? Okay, first of all, if you have an Aries in your life, I'm going to apologize in advance. Okay? Don't hate me. Aries. Man, just go a little wild this week. Not feral, because this is not feral energy. This is over the top energy. I have more energy than I know what to do with. So go do something exciting for you. And if that is that you're going to go run up and down a mountain 50 bazillion times, groovy. If that is that you're going to go sit and play WoW with me in my guild for 5 hours, then cool. Whatever it is that allows you to just get that kind of manic energy out. Because here's the thing, Aries. Ooh, my nose is itching. Okay. Here's the thing. Y'all have been cooped up. Any fire sign that is cooped up gets restless. Any fire sign that is cooped up gets angry. Any fire sign that is not allowed the oxygen to burn is going to throw a fit. Any fire sign that is stuck. What happens, I want to explain it this way, Aries. Because this is the reason that you can't figure out what it is you want to manifest on Friday. This is the reason that you can't figure out what it is that you should be working towards this summer. You're planning 900 things. Because I've known too many Aries. I know that your little vision board over there has so many things on it that there's no human way that you could physically do all those things. You feel caged up, you feel cooped up, you are pissy, and you just can't, right? What happens if you were to take a candle and you were to put a glass on top of it? If you were to smother the oxygen, what would happen to that flame? What would happen to that flame? Would it thrive? No, it would go out. Aries, somebody put a glass on top of your flame and it's starting to do this. You need to go crazy a little bit. You need to be a little bit of a wildfire this week. maybe a controlled burn, but you need to be a little bit of a wildfire. Now, here's the thing, and here's why I said controlled burn. For those of you guys that don't know what a controlled burn is, that is when firefighters, people, etc., they burn a part of land just either to get ahead of wildfire season, for growing crops, for whatever reason, right? A controlled burn. That's what you need. That's what you need, Aries. You need a controlled burn. Because if you don't, you are going to go feral. You are going to be a wildfire later, and you are going to burn down something that is really important to you. And none of us want that for you. None of us want that for you. I don't want that for you. So, you need to have a controlled burn week, okay? Go do some crazy shit. Go do some crazy shit. Whatever said crazy shit is in your world, I want you to go do some crazy shit, okay? And if you have an Aries in your life, take them to do something crazy, okay? Take them to do something fun. Get out of the house. Go do some crazy shit. Whatever it is that they like to do. Go do something active, okay? Go do something active. And if you don't want to leave your house, I mean, you can always come play World of Warcraft with us. I'm just saying what I'm saying. I'm just saying what I'm just throwing it out there, you know? I'm just throwing it out there. Aries, you need a controlled burn week. You need a controlled burn week. Okay? You do. Because you're magical little shits. But you can't put your confidence where it's supposed to be. So, enjoy the week, Aries. It's really going to be a good week. I'm not kidding. It's really going to be a good week. It is. It's really going to be a good week. As long as you allow yourself a little bit of craziness. Because if you don't, you're going to end up burning something that you really want. Okay? 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 Stones for Aries. Carnelian. Carnelian. Ooh, carnelian and fire agate. Carnelian and fire agate. Yeah, bitches. If you don't have fire agate, why not? If you're a fire sign and you don't have fire agate, why not? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? You are the parrot this week, Aries. You are the parrot this week. You are the parrot. Fire quartz works as well. I saw somebody say, oh, I have fire quartz. Fire quartz works as well. Taurus, I love you. I love you. I didn't even get all the way through one shuffle and Taurus was like, here's my card. That is frustrated energy. Taurus, I need you to woo-saw. I need you to woo-saw because that was frustrated energy, like just let's do it. Oh. All right, my lovely little Taurus friends. I love you. I love you. Both cards of this. Tauruses. Tauruses. I need you. I need you. It'll be all right. Okay? The fact that you had a card, you were like, just look, here's my card. Here's this card. That is either frustration or impatience. You can't make this up. I put this in the middle of the deck. Those of y'all on TikTok, you saw me put it in the middle of the deck. And y'all were like, here. It just is. Okay. Instruction, reinvention, knowledge. And then you have growth of energy and Luna. Okay. Okay. It's restlessness. Taurus, this is restlessness. And I'm going to tell you something that nobody likes to hear. I know. Just get ready for it, okay? I don't care what zodiac sign you are. And I know that I just told the Aries that they could go and be a little bit of a wildfire this week, and that's exactly what you want to do, but you can't. I know. Don't hate me. Don't send me the dagger eyes, Tauruses. Because this week, this full moon is super important for you. You know how I know that? Because Scorpio is your opposite in the zodiac. And this is a Scorpio full moon. So this full moon is super important for balance for you. So you are feeling this intense growth of energy this week, and it's only going to get worse leading up to Friday. It's only going to get worse leading up to Friday. If you have a Taurus in your life, know that they are going to be so intense this week that you're going to be like, I need you to calm the fuck down, man. They're going to be so intense. World domination, okay? Like, that is the intensity of the Tauruses this week. This is somebody gave the bull 5 Red Bulls and probably a little bit of crack. Like, that's the intensity of the Tauruses this week, okay? You know it's funny. Come on. The other thing, Taurus, is y'all feel like you are super tuned in, super connected. Like every single little thing, you're seeing the synchronicities and the serendipity of everything. Like you're feeling like crazy ass powerful mamma jammas. I'm here for this because I know more than a few Tauruses, and I know that y'all have been feeling squished lately. You've been feeling like down, squished, like you can't move forward. I know. So I'm here for this. You're going to feel really restless this week. You're going to feel like you have more energy than you know what to do with. You're going to feel like every little thing is hitting you. Gifts are going to come back hardcore. Taurus, I'm just letting you know right now, Taurus, I'm going to give you all the fucking protection stones because when you feel this growth of energy and when you feel this wide open, this is your gifts coming like rushing back in, okay? So if you've been blocked from using your divination tools, if you've been blocked from traveling, if you've been blocked from your gifts, your abilities, if those things have been stifled, they're fixing to come back full force. They are fixing to come back full force. So just letting you know. So if you have Tauruses in your life, if you have Tauruses in your house, just know that their gifts and abilities are fixing to go through the roof this week. It's a good thing, but y'all aren't used to it. Y'all have felt like everything has been shut off for so long. So planning, Taurus. This full moon is going to be really intense for you. It's going to affect you really deeply. Expect to have some emotions. And I know that every Taurus in here is throwing up in their mouth a little bit. No Taurus likes to have emotions. I get it. But guess what? This full moon is in Scorpio. And that is so growth of energy, crazy gifts coming back in, intense full moon. You have to plan. Okay? Don't act on it just yet. This is not the week for action, Taurus. This is the week for planning, okay? So if you're worried that you're going to do too much action, go buy yourself a new notebook and some new pens, okay? I am really, really going to be a bad influence and tell you to do that. I'm just saying, Taurus, because that's one way to make an earth sign happy is to let them pick out a new notebook and new pens. Actually, really anybody that's neurospicy loves a new notebook and new pens. Taurus, all the protection stones. Whatever protection stones you feel like you need. Okay? Whatever you feel like you need. Y'all are the Scorpion this week. Y'all are the Scorpion this week. Like, all ready to fucking strike, but don't know where to hit yet. Okay? Y'all are the Scorpion this week. Ready, Gemini? Ready, Gemini? Really? Are you ready? Everybody else has had a card come out really quickly. The Geminis were like, well, I don't know. Gemini, we got more Zodiacs to get through. Shit. Took me a hot minute to get your first anchor card. You were like, I don't know. I don't know if I am or not. You are. You know you are. The Red Shepherd. Just reward, respite, and evaluation. Okay. Willpower. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Gemini, I see you over there. And karmic justice. And I find this interesting that this is karmic justice and just reward. Can't make this shit up. This is going to be a typical Gemini week. Not typical Gemini week. All right. Just like there's two sides to a Gemini, there's two sides to everything in the universe. Gemini, I'm going to need you to be honest with yourself, because this week is going to go one of two ways for you. Just like my bangs doing the weird shit up here. It's going to go one of two ways for you. It's either going to be super great, or it's going to be super shitty. I'm going to tell you how you're going to know. And you got to be honest with yourself. Have you been very nice over the last few weeks? Or have you been a dick? Have you been doing the things you're supposed to do? And, you know, keeping up with shit? Or have you been lazy? Have you been nice to people that you don't even know? Or have you been a dick? Like, I need you, Gemini, to kind of just take stock this evening. And have a hard talk with yourself about what you've been doing over the last couple of weeks. And I know that that's hard, and here's what else I know, because I've known more than a few Geminis. I know that for those of you guys that have had any little teeny tiny mess up, you're going to overthink it, and you're going to stress, and you're going to over apologize, and whatever. Don't just write it down. Don't give it to the person. Just write it down, Gemini. Here's why I say that. Because whatever you have been putting out into the universe over the last couple of weeks is what's coming your way this week, Gemini. And you're stubborn about it. Gemini, whatever it is that you've been putting out into the universe. If you've been putting out good into the universe, then you're going to have a great week. If you've been putting out shitty shit into the universe, then it's going to be a rough week. It's going to be a shitty shit week. Just letting you know. Some of you guys know some Geminis that have been shitty shit people and know that you're going to watch them getting their karma this week. So if you have a Gemini in your life that's been a shitty shit person, they're going to get some karma this week. If you have a Gemini in your life that's been a good person, then they're going to have some good things happen. So Gemini, if you've been putting out good into the universe, and you're going to have to be honest with yourself, you are. And it's really hard to be honest. And it's not just Geminis, all Zodiacs, doesn't matter who you are. As a human, it's hard for us to be honest and be like, well, I've kind of been a dick. I've been an asshole. Like, I've been really mean. It's going to be hard, but Gemini, I need you to really, like this evening, I need you to kind of look back and be like, well, you know, I might have sprayed fart spray all over the boss's office. You know, like I might have put a banana in his tailpipe. I might have, not that I'm saying you should do any of that or that I have ever done any of that. But you know what I mean? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Basically, Gemini, this is the universe catching up with you week. So if you've been putting out all the good and wondering like what the fuck's going on and why no good has come back to you, it's going to be a great week. It's going to be a great week. However, if you've been mean, if you've been fucking people over, then know that it's probably going to be a bad week. But everybody that's watching this right here has been putting out all the good into the universe, right, Gemini? All the Geminis that watch me would only put out good into the universe, right? Right? Just saying. But I know that every one of you that has an ex that's a Gemini, or you have a boss that's a Gemini that's been an asshole, I know every one of you that knows a Gemini that's been a piece of garbage. You're sitting there like, I know, I can see it through the phone. You're over there like doing this, like with the evil little witch cackle. I already know. But yeah, Gemini, I just want you to know everything that happens this week is a just reward for what you have been putting out. So it's like a reset. Does that make sense? One of the best ways that I can explain this is, if you guys have been following me for any length of time, there's a Shaolin monk that I follow. I found him via a TED Talk in like 2019. And I absolutely love him. It's Master Shi Heng Yi. Excuse me. I always get it wrong. And I'm sorry. But he talks about a pendulum. And in Shaolin philosophy, when a pendulum is pulled really far like this, eventually it has to swing back like this. Right? So if you have been putting out really bad into the universe, that's going to catch up with you, right? If you've been putting out really good into the universe, it's going to catch up with you. And I want you guys to keep that in mind. So anything that you have been, that scared the shit out of me. That is the cat, and he is being a dick. Woo! Yo, Vlad. How many of y'all just jumped at that? Because my whole heart went like this for a minute. Oh, he's got the zooms. Oh, it's going to be fun. He getting CBD later. That cat is craziness. Okay, anyway. He's his own favorite uncle. It happens, all right? So, anyway. No, he's not a Gemini. He is a Pisces. He is a Pisces. He is a Pisces. That should tell you. And when I say that he is his own favorite uncle, I'm not joking. Not joking. There's a reason he has 6 toes on each foot. Just saying. Anyway, Gemini. You know, it's kind of funny. I saw somebody just say, oh, he's ready for his trip. He has actually been trying to get out the door really bad, and he usually doesn't. He's fixed. Like, he don't give a shit about anything but food. So, it's, you know what? Now I'm like, oh God, that was spot on. Stones for Gemini. Labradorite. Labradorite and Oh, there's so many good ones. You know what? Kambaba Jasper came to my mind first, so we're going to say that. Lab and Kambaba Jasper. If you do not have Kambaba Jasper, get some. Shit. Ocean Jasper will be okay. I had to really think for a minute. I'm like, ugh. Actually, Howlite would be better than Ocean Jasper. Poor Brandon's over there like, I need you to make up your mind. Lab, Kambaba Jasper. Okay, Lab and Kambaba Jasper. Y'all are the butterfly this week. Y'all are the butterfly this week. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's still glitchy on TikTok. It's starting to... Look here, Cancer. Cancers? See you over there. I see you over there. Look, I got onto you and you're like, all right, here we go. All right, I'm going to pick my cards up, and you're going to woo-saw. I want you to take a breath, and I want you to woo-saw. And then, because you wanted to throw cards, I'm going to read them. Because I saw them. This is what you get. All right, Cancers. The Leper King, the Sword of Law, bravery, self-discipline, and faith. And then the card you drew is Cast Away Negativity. A Cancer being negative? Never. And then you had this card, Knowledge, fall out all whopper-jawed on my desk. And then in the floor, you had the Blessed Day card fall out upside down whopper-jawed. And then you had this card fall out like this, Resilience. Oh, son of a bitch. We have moody Cancers. We have moody Cancers. Not only do we have moody Cancers, but we have Cancers that are so sure they're fucking right. I love you, Cancers. I do. I have a problem with y'all. I love you. I love you. We not only have moody Cancers, but we have Cancers that are so sure they are right. That even when the whole universe is like, it's not this, it's this, you're like, mm-mm, mm-mm. You are going to be able to, you 100% are going la 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 this week, Cancers. I love you. Y'all have a Cancer in your life, like I don't even know what else to say. I love you. If y'all have a Cancer in your life, just know you're going to be trying to talk to them this week, tell them something, and they're not listening. They're not listening. They're not listening. They're in their own brain somewhere. They're in Acapulco. They're at work. Oh. Cancer, this is a week where you also, this is not a Pharaoh week. It's really funny. This is a week where you, let me just say this. There's going to be a lot of misconceptions come out of your face this week, okay? You're going to say something to somebody that's going to be really fucked up, and you're going to know in the moment that it's fucked up, but then double down. Like open mouth, insert foot, and then swallow foot. Like that's kind of what's up. I will say that this is a good week for you to do cleanse. Big, huge fucking cleanse. Now, that does not mean return to sender. It means a cleanse, okay? So, a little bit of salt in your bath water, a little bit of salt in with your clothes, a little bit of new moon water spray on your bed. Like, I'm serious. This is the week, Cancers, for you to just do a cleanse. Not the week for baneful shit. I'm going to repeat that. Not the week for baneful shit. Not a return to sender week. You're going to anyway. You're going to anyway. Not the week to be talking about somebody behind their back. Not the week to be joining in on the gossip. Not the week to be making spiteful, hateful social media posts. Not the week to be starting drama or getting into drama. You're going to do it anyway. Don't say I didn't tell you so. Don't say I didn't tell you so. It's always one. It's always one. It's always one zodiac sign. There's always one. There's always one that has to act up. Always. Reason I say that is because knowledge is like this. So you're going to talk out of the wrong side of your face. You're going to say the wrong thing, whatever it is, because you don't have all the knowledge of the situation yet. You don't have all the knowledge of the situation yet. And because of that, your mouth is going to overload your booty. Because of that, you're going to double down on it. So if you have a Cancer in your life, know that by this weekend they're gonna need a mega pint. They're gonna need a mega pint. Now I will say that this will all be over with before Friday. Okay, so all of this shit is going to be over before Friday. This weekend is going to be a good weekend. It's going to be a good weekend for you to manifest. It's going to be a good weekend. But this week, during the week, is going to be rough. It's going to be rough. And the thing is, if you have a Cancer in your life and you're listening to this, you're going to try to tell them, hey, maybe don't say that. Maybe don't do that. Maybe don't, whatever. They ain't listening. They ain't gonna listen. They ain't gonna listen. Because if you ever try to tell a Cancer anything, I have. I've been married to 2. You ever tried to tell a Cancer anything? It's like talking to a fucking brick wall cased in titanium. You know I'm right. You know I'm right. You know I'm right. Cancer, 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 Cancer. What are we going to do with you? Like, I don't even know what to say. And here's the thing, if you have a Cancer moon, your emotions are going to be overly emotional this week. It's going to be. If you have a Cancer moon, you're going to be aggravated this week. You're going to be over the top with the emotions. Like, it's just going to be... Okay. I can't with y'all. I can't with y'all. Stones for Cancers. Oh God, why the fuck am I about to give you lapis? Oh. So what's funny is when I give you guys stones, I just kind of open my mind up and I say the first stones that come to my mind. And lapis was the first fucking stone that came to my mind. Because why? Why would I want to give you guys a stone that's going to make you feel like you're more right? Son of a bitch. Lapis and onyx. Lapis and onyx. Y'all are the anteater this week. Y'all are the anteater this week. And I can't with you or with me, apparently. I can't with you or with me, apparently. You know, sometimes it's so funny when my brain's like, oh, this stone, oh, this, oh, that. And I'm like, the fuck? But you know what? I learned the hard way to trust my gut. I'm still learning the hard way to trust my gut. I like that the Leos are like, let's go. Let's just get it over with. Let's go. I love you, Leos. I love you, Cancers. I love you, Geminis. I love you, Pisces. We're just now halfway through. And I wanna go back to the beginning of these zodiac reads when I said that we're all gonna have a great week. I want to go back to that. Remember, I want to go back to that nobody's gonna be feral, nobody's gonna have all the shit. Shenanigans. Leos, fuck around. Jesus fucking. Short-sightedness, ambition, and narcissism. Grounding. And cut ties. We have mean-ass Leos this week. Because that's what the world needs. We need Cancers talking out of their ass and mean-ass Leos. Both my kids are Leos. I don't want to. 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 I told Denise the other day that I think that we should have an opt-out button at this point. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. Y'all ever been around a Leo when they're just feeling mean? Y'all ever been around a Leo when they just feel mean? The worst shit comes out of their mouth at anybody that's there. I don't want to. I don't want to. We just have mean-ass Leos this week. Leos, not only are you going to say some of the worst shit to people, you don't want to see anything else. It's not like the Cancers where this week you kind of feel like you're justified and you're right because you don't have all the information. This is straight up hard-headed Leo shit right here, okay? Y'all are the drama this week. You're creating the drama. You're putting gasoline on it. You're adding to the fire. You're pushing the wind on it. Like, you are just absolutely making the wildfire be wild this week. Like, that is you, Leo. You are the gasoline on the fire this week, Leo. You are the, you know what? Let's just light the whole box of matches and watch it go kapoof. Like, that is you this week. That's you. That's you this week. One of the things that I hate about you Leos is when you make up your mind about something, you refuse to change it. Okay? Thank you for that. Now, does this serve you well most of the time? Yes. Yes. Because when you guys have something you want to work for, you go do it, right? When you love somebody, you are all in. If you're best friends with somebody or friends with somebody, you care about somebody, you are all in, right? But when you're mad, there ain't no calming you down. You know it. I know it. Everybody knows it. The universe knows it. It's just one of the traits that we hate about you. There is no calming you down. And when you're mad, it is a scorched earth policy. And that's where we're at this week. It is angry, scorched earth Leos this week. And I don't want to. I don't want to. I'm going to opt out. I don't want to. Both my kids are Leos. I don't want to. I don't want to. Yeah, smacking a sunburn. Exactly. That's Leo energy this week. That's Leo energy this week. So Leos, you can use this to catapult yourself forward in a good way. You can use this anger as fuel. You can use it as transmutation. And that's what I would recommend. Because otherwise, you're going to end up hurting the feels or a lot of people that you love. So, I'm just saying. I do want to point this out. Grounding is going to be a big thing for you. Anytime you feel like you're about to flip out, go ground yourself. Whatever it is you do to ground, Leos, go ground yourself, okay? Because your anger is going to be through the roof this week, and you simply don't care. So it's going to lash out at the easiest target. And if that target is your sweet, kind, loving little old mom, just saying what I'm saying, kids, then that was the most terrible look I could give you. But you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe don't do that. But I'm just saying, Leos, it's definitely scorched earth policy. So maybe have a safety word with yourself, and so that way when you feel like you're about to like obliterate someone's feels, you can kind of calm down. Maybe that. Okay. I will say though, Leos, it's going to be a good week for manifesting because, ambition. Because ambition. So it is a good week for you to manifest. It is a good week for you to harness this full moon because ambition. Just be nice. Please. Please, we love you. Okay? We love you. We love you. We love you. Just saying. What I'm saying, we love you. Okay? Okay. Stones for Leos. I am going to say this. No quartz. No. Because that's only going to amplify your energy. None. No. Okay? No. Howlite, and smoky quartz. I know I said no quartz, but I meant clear quartz, smoky quartz. Or black tourmaline, either one, whichever one you feel like you need. The only reason I say smoky quartz is because smoky quartz will help to take that negative energy and turn it into something better. Black tourmaline will just suck in the negative energy. So if you are going to wear a smoky quartz or a black tourmaline piece of jewelry this week, it needs to go on your right hand, Leos, because that's what you're giving out. Okay? Okay? Just saying. Y'all are the alligator this week. Y'all are the alligator this week. Just saying. Y'all are the alligator. I see someone and you just said, well, there goes the cell phone. This doesn't really apply to like the quartz that's in your watches or your phones or your tablets or anything. It doesn't apply to that because that's encased in electronics. So you don't have to really worry about it. And it's not enough to amplify anything. It's not enough to amplify anything like that. All right, Virgos. Virgos, before we ever go any further, you know what? We're going to take a little intermission and I'm going to get a drink because shit. I feel like I need a mega pint. I thought we just were going to woo-saw, Virgos. I thought we were just going to woo-saw. We're going to read that exactly as it felt. Virgos. Thank you. Ooh, I hope we don't have indecisive Virgos. Oh. All right, Virgos. Okay. The matriarch. So this is rejection, opportunities, and consequences. And then you flung this card out on the floor, and this is exactly how it fell. This is the rebirth card, and it fell sideways. Okay? In other words, and then you have navigation. Okay. Virgos, it's going to be a good week. Woo! I'm not going to lie, I was a little worried. Especially when I saw the rebirth card sideways. I was like, fuck, some bitch. Okay. Virgos, this is going to be a good week, okay? This week, Virgos, you actually feel like you can focus. You actually feel like you're seeing the opportunities that the universe is bringing in. Where last week was a little hard on you mentally. Last week was one of those weeks where you were overthinking everything. This week, it's like you can see the clear path. You can see the way forward. You can see all of the things that you need to do. So this week, you feel plugged in, Virgos. I know that the rebirth card sideways, when I pulled that up, some of you guys were like, what the hell? It's actually a good thing, right? Because Virgos, I might know a little about y'all. I know a few of you. And you guys need a moment to just catch up. That's this week. You need a moment to catch up so that way you can rocket forward with something else. The one thing that I absolutely admire and love about Virgos is that they are so driven to whatever they want. Like, if you ever wanted to see how perfection can fuck something up really bad, look at Virgos. Because Virgos get so caught up in what they need something to be perfected, that they will stop. Does that make sense? So Virgos, this week is a pause. This week is a pause for you. This week is a time for you to really navigate and look at everything. Like, what is it that you have agreed to? What have you not looked at yet? What is it that you need to finish? This is just a week for you to catch up. And I think that you guys need this so bad that as I'm saying this, I'm kind of watching the comments a little bit, and the Virgos are like, oh my fucking God, thank God. I'm glad. I'm here for it, right? 100% here for it. This is going to be a good week, Virgos, for you to really look at all of the things that you have agreed to, okay? This card in particular is about opportunities, consequences, etc. So all of the things that you've agreed to, whether it's upcoming, in the future, things you're already in the middle of, projects, volunteers, just somebody asked you to do something and you said yes. This is the week to evaluate that. This is not the week. And I know when I say this, every Virgo that's ever going to hear this week is going to be like, I wasn't thinking that anyway. Every Virgo in here is overwhelmed right now to the point that y'all can't see straight, okay? But you hear the full moon is coming up. You hear Beelzebub is coming up. You hear that it's like summer and let's go and let's get all the things done. You hear that, right? And so you think rebirth and change and so on. For you, this week is about you catching up and getting to take a breath for a minute. That's what this week is for you. It's not a rebirth. It's not a restructure of everything. It is a look at all the things going on in your life, the navigation, all of that, and then deciding what you actually want to do. Navigation is not just, okay, well, if I plan this on Monday, I can plan this on Thursday, and this on Tuesday, and this on Saturday. It's not just that. Navigation is about knowing which path to take and which path to not take. Okay? Virgos, I know you want to take every path, and I love you for that. I know you want to take every path, but you can't. Okay? So you're going to have to make some decisions this week on what you do and don't actually want to do. And here's the thing, Virgos. I know that you guys are going to be super honest with yourself. I know you are, because y'all are brutally fucking honest anyway. So when something pops up and you're like, yeah, I don't want to do this, don't do it. You can politely back out of something. You can. Y'all, all of you. This is not just for Virgos. This is for all of you. And this is something that I learned way too late in life. If you are overwhelmed, you can go to your boss, you can go to your significant other, your mother, whoever it is, and be like, hey, I know I agreed to do this, but I am really overwhelmed, and I'm not going to be able to do this and give it the attention and the time and the energy that it needs to be perfect. And so, and I will say somebody will be like, oh, I don't have to be perfect. Okay, well, I'm overwhelmed, bitch, right? You can say that, okay? This is how the world has gotten fucked up, is that nobody feels like they can tell other people no. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. This is a week of navigation. This is a week of you being able to catch up, Virgos. And I know every single one of you is going to be so happy about that. I know every one of you is happy about that. Just saying. Catch up, Virgos. It's going to be great. Get all of your amazing fun things. I'm just saying. Get all of your amazing fun things. Hold on a minute here. Thank you, Debbie. So, friendly reminder. This is not the place to come in here to find business. This is not the place to come in here and self-promote. It's not the place to be putting out that you owned whatever business or whatever. We can do that some other time, okay? I speed read, y'all. I'm just letting you know. I speed read. It used to make me really mad when people do that, and now it's just frustrating. I don't go into other people's live streams and promote myself. In fact, a lot of times I don't go into live streams at all because I don't want people to freak out that I'm in there. Not that I'm special. I fart in my pants just like y'all fart in your pants. But I find that it's just rude. It is. It's just rude. It really is. You know what? It's just... Just saying. It just is. So when I see it happening, it just... I don't even know. I don't even know. So I'm just saying. Stones for Virgo. I'm actually going to say lab and lepidolite. Labradorite and lepidolite. Just saying. Labradorite and lepidolite. Virgos. You know what? I'm going to give you a very interesting animal. You ready? It's a bird, okay? Y'all are the killdeer. It's Kildeer, I think. Killdeer. We have them in Oklahoma. I know we have they're all over the place, right? Pennsylvania, etc. Those are some of the most patient birds I've ever seen in my life. They're so interesting to watch. I have always loved them. They lay their eggs on the ground, usually in the middle of a fucking driveway. But those parents, those mama birds, they will sit on those eggs no matter what is happening. That's your animal. Thank you. Kildare. Thank you. Just saying. I know over there on TikTok it is lagging and it's doing all kinds of crap. Please follow me on YouTube, y'all. If you're not a subscriber on YouTube, it's free to subscribe. Are there memberships over there? Yes, but it's free to subscribe. There's not been a damn problem on YouTube. Just saying. Just saying. So, all right, Libras. We have Libra, Scorpio, and Sagittarius. Oh, Libras. All right, then. This is what we're going to do. Where's all my Libra Lus at? Where's all my Libra Lus at? You know, I think the reason that got me and that made me stop my live is that This is a week where I'm volunteering, usually 3 hours of my time or more. I do a full Reiki session, which I charge over $100 for a personal appointment. I've been doing it a very long time. I'm not the most expensive out there, but I'm not cheap, you know. So a free Reiki session to just reset you, to help you for the week. And then reading your Zodiac for free for the week. Every week. And I've been doing this same schedule for since 2019. 7 years. I'm just saying. Like, I think I'm just a little offended right now. Just a tad. Just a smidge. Just a smidge. Maybe just a lot. Maybe just a lot. Maybe just a lot. And just know, just know that if that's what you need to do to gain clients, and if you're gathering, if you have somebody that's targeting you in a live stream to do that, you get what you pay for. You get what you pay for. Also, Mushroom over there on TikTok. I love that you made sure to subscribe and support my channel for 5 minutes. For 5 minutes, you had to be a subscriber so you could make a shitty comment. I love that for you. I really and truly do. I really and truly do. I hope that your innards turn to powder. I hope that your pinky toe gets stubbed so much you have to have it amputated. I hope that every single thing you drink from now on gets caught in your throat. I hope that every time you swallow your own spit, you choke on it. And I hope that every time something bad happens to you, you see my lovely blue hair that you say makes sure that I am damaged. And I hope that every time something bad happens to you, you think of me. Because I now live in the penthouse of your mind. And it's so sweet. And it's so sweet of you. I love it. I love it. Thank you for subscribing and supporting witchcraft and supporting someone who you think is so damaged because my hair is blue. All right, Libras, are we ready? I know we are. Here we go. Ready, ready, ready. So you have the Caretaker of the Lost sideways. This is the card you flung out on the floor. This is Respite, Assistance, and Memory. And then you have Blessed Day. Okay. Okay. And then you have Passion. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Libras, this is going to be a great week. This is going to be a great week for you. Do you want to know why? Because you don't care. Because you don't care. And I love it. I love it. You don't care. What I do love is that Libras, it's not that you're not taking any shit. It's not that you don't care. It's not that you're being mean, because you're not. It's just you don't have time for bullshit this week. You don't have time for gossip. You don't have time for bullshit. You don't have time for any of that this week. What I love about it is that you're not here to fix people. You're not here to take in anybody else's drama. And really, you're not even dealing with drama, period. Your drama, their drama, anybody else's drama. In fact, you're probably going to be annoyingly happy this week, Libras. I'm just saying, you're going to be annoyingly happy this week. And I love this because I know, Libras, y'all have been kind of, it's not so much taking the brunt. You have been the balance for so long. You have been the balance. Thank you, the Miss Real over there. You have been the balance for so long, and you've been trying to keep the peace with everybody, whether it's at work, whether it's at home, whatever. You've been trying to keep the peace just because you don't want to deal with anybody's shit. That's the Libra MO. Let me just tell you. Libras don't like drama. They don't want to deal with it. They don't care, right? But they do try to make sure that they are trying to get everything all balanced out so everybody just chills. Like they just want, they are the epitome of can't we all just get along? That is a Libra right there. I love Libras. I do. I absolutely love Libras. Libras this week, you just don't care. And what I love about this is this means that you aren't wanting to play the mediator. You aren't wanting to be the one that fixes whatever fucked up situation. You don't need to be calling this person and this person and this person to get everybody calmed down. You just don't. You don't care and you don't want to. And it's glorious. And I love it. So this week, Libra, it's going to be glorious. It's going to be a great week. It's going to be a great, great, great week. Do something that makes you happy this week, Libra. If you're a painter and you haven't painted in a while, do it. If you're a writer and you haven't written in a while, do it. If you want to go play in your garden, do it. If you are a car person and you want to go work on your car, do it. Whatever it is, Libra, do the thing that makes you happy this week. And if y'all have Libras in your life and you're like, why the hell are you so damn happy? Because they're not being the mediator. They're taking time off. They've checked out. They're on mediation vacation. They're not doing it. They're not doing it. So Libras, here you go. I'm just going to say, this is your free pass to not be the mediator this week. I'm here for it. And I know you are too. I know you are too. I mean, it's good. This is a short and sweet Libra reading. So let me just say this. If you have a Libra in your life, like best friend, mom, sister, significant other, whatever, don't bring the drama to them this week because they're going to be like, they don't care. They don't care. They don't. And they're going to flat tell you to your face that they don't want to deal with it right now. And then they're not going to deal with it. And you're going to feel like they're being mean to you, but they're not. They just don't want to do it. They're just burnt out. They might be back to it next week, so just table the drama and bring it back to them next week. But this week, they don't care. They want to be happy, and they want to be calm, and they want to be chill, and they want to sit on their butt after work and watch a movie or whatever. So just let them. Just let them. So if you need a chill friend to hang out with this week, call up your Libra friend. I'm just saying. For those of y'all that have a Libra moon, ooh, you got it made. You got it made because that means that you just don't care. Your emotions are going to be like smooth water. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. But here's the thing, Libras. Know that everybody and their dog is going to bring their drama to you. They are. Everybody and their dog is going to be bringing their drama to you and dropping it in their lap. Just saying. I'm just saying. Stones or Libras? Can I give you weed? Like I feel like I'm sorry, but it's funny and you know it's funny. Sodalite. Sodalite and howlite. Those are your stones for the week. Those are your woo-saw stones for the week. Howlite's a great stone anyway. It helps to calm down anger and issues and things like that. So this is for everybody, not just for Libras. But if you know that you're kind of being shitty this week or whatever, howlite goes on your left hand because of what you're taking in. And it probably should go on your right hand so you're not giving it out. But howlite, and sodalite. Sodalite is like the chill, calm stone. Just saying. I'm just saying. Y'all are the sloth this week. I love me some sloths. I do. Y'all just chilling in the tree, hanging out, munching, looking out over the ocean. That's Libra energy this week. Just chill. Just chill. That is you. That is you. All right. Scorpios, are you ready? It is a Scorpio full moon week. I hope you're ready. There we go. There we go. The sloth is your spirit animal. I'm just saying, man. I think if we were all more slothies, there would be no trolly trolls. There would be no haters. It would be great. We were all more sloth-like, you know? Ready, Scorpios? This is crazy. The thinker. Again, this is the third sign that we've had this. So this is knowledge, reinvention, and instruction. Okay? And then you have castaway negativity. And then you have elixir of life. Ooh. Scorpios. This is a very powerful week for you. This is a very powerful... Ooh. Okay, let me start here. If you have a Scorpio in your life, they're going to be different than normal. I'm just letting you know. They are going to be different than normal. In a good way. I know everybody's like, wait a minute. In a good way. They're going to be different than normal in a good way. And here's why. Because they are looking at all of the things going on in their life and what they want to carry forward. Scorpio, you're feeling the weight of this full moon coming up, because it is, whether you realize that it was happening on Belton or not, but you're feeling the weight of this full moon coming up. And it's not a heavy weight. It's like one of those... It's like you have the scales right there, right? And you're really weighing like what's actually worth it and what's not. And that's going for people, things, jobs, situations, friends, relationships, like everything. Y'all are just weighing everything. So this is going to be a week of you looking at all of the things in your life and trying to decide, and then making the decision, what is actually helping you. So for those of you guys with Scorpios in your life, know that they are really hardcore. What are you grinning at? What are you laughing about? Oh, knowing that they are evaluating everything in their life will help you, okay? Because when they're sitting there and they're like staring off into space, know that they're evaluating something. When you think that they're checked out and they're not listening to you, they are, but they're evaluating something. So if your Scorpio is a little aloof this week, it's because they're really evaluating everything. They're feeling the intensity of this full moon because it's in Aries season. It's a Scorpio full moon in Aries season. That's a lot of power. That's a lot of energy. That's a lot of drive. That's a lot of clean out the shit. The fact that you have castaway negativity. Scorpio, this is a week to cut ties. It is. It's a week to cut ties. If you have somebody that is around that you know they're not a good friend, you know that you don't need to keep that toxic job, you know that this is a bad relationship, whatever it is, don't go quit your job, Scorpios, okay? Like, let me make sure that we have that out there. Don't go quit your job without getting another job first, all right? But I'm just saying, this is the week to cut those ties. Don't let things continue to sit and be in your sphere if it's not good for you. It's been weighing on you. It's been causing you anxiety, causing you issues. Don't let it continue to just sit there and fester. Okay, Scorpios? The other thing I love is that, Scorpio, this full moon, You need to really embrace this. You do. You need to really, really embrace this. This Elixir of Life card is about you finding, I don't know if I want to say finding your purpose, but finding your purpose. I don't know of a better way to say it. The reinvention that this card mentions. I know, Scorpio. Okay, if you're not a Scorpio, just plug your ears, okay? I know, Scorpio, that you have not really been feeling in tune with you, with your normal Scorpio energy. I have never ever met a Scorpio that isn't happy to tell you they're a Scorpio. I have never ever met a Scorpio that is ashamed of being a Scorpio. Every Scorpio I've ever met in my life is so proud of being a fucking Scorpio. They are happy to tell you. But here lately, you have felt like you just haven't felt like yourself. You haven't. You haven't felt like that badass Scorpio self, right? You haven't. You've been feeling off. Like you just can't get your shit together. Like something's wrong. Like you just can't. Right? And so with this full moon, I want you to embrace it. I want you to embrace it. Not just cutting shit off, okay? I want you to embrace this full moon. I want you to make yourself just some kind of little ritual. If it's, I'm just going to go sit in the full moon. If it's, I'm going to light a big bonfire. If it's, I'm going to sit in a hot bath. If it's, I'm going to take a trip. I don't know what it is. I want you to do something special for you for this full moon. Okay? Because that is when you're going to find this. The thing you've been missing the most, which is this elixir of life, this thing that's keeping you going. I want this, whatever this is that you do for this full moon, I want it to be something special. I want it to be something different. I don't want it to be just normal, I'm going to redo my wards or I'm going to make moon water. Please do that too. I'm not saying don't, but something special. Okay? Buy yourself your favorite snack. Buy yourself dinner at a place that you love. Buy yourself flowers or like do something super mega nice just for you, Scorpio. Okay? Just for you. It's really going to be a good week. You're going to feel like you're not tuned in until really probably Thursday into Friday. But come Friday, you're back on it. You're back on it, Scorpios. So just know that up until about Thursday, you're going to feel a little off kilter. And then you're going to be the powerful Scorpio that you always have been. I want to make a joke, like, don't let it happen again. But I won't. But I won't. Because you will, because you're a water sign, and even though you like being super, super, whatever, insert whatever tough word here you want, I know that you're kind of squishy in there. I know. I see you. All right, stones for Scorpios. Blue apatite. Blue apatite, because blue apatite is attuned to the future. It's for a lot of other things, and black moonstone. If you don't have black moonstone, rainbow moonstone is just fine. Any kind of moonstone, but black moonstone if you got it. So blue apatite and black moonstone. Scorpio, you're the hawk this week. Really hardcore looking at everything, deciding what's worth your time to go after and what's not. Yeah, that's Scorpio energy this week. Sagittarius, I love you. I love you. I didn't even get all the way through and you were like, and here's my anchor card. And here's my anchor card. I love it. Love it. All right, we're ready? For those of you guys that are watching on TikTok, don't forget, follow me on YouTube. Follow me on YouTube. I do this every single Monday at 8:30. I have for what seems like ever, and I'll continue until I can't do it no more. Also, don't forget, every single Sunday at noon is Sunday Spiritual Sermon. Every single Sunday at 7:30 Central is a free class. A free practical magic class on how to actually utilize the things. I will have all of those up on YouTube for you guys to watch going forward. And yeah, because I am glued to my desk this week answering messages. You're going to hear too much from me. Getting things put over on YouTube because Randy, my laptop, decided that he didn't want to do that while I was gone. Randy thought we were on vacation at the church. Randy didn't want to do Randy things. Fucking Randy. Anyway, ready, Sagittarius? I gotta tell you something really funny first, okay? I promise, I won't read for Sagittarius, but it's really funny. So I love Futurama, and that's why I named my laptop Randy, because there's an episode where Bender, like, it's the super brain and so on, and so Fry has to find a new best friend, and he's hanging out with this guy named Randy, and then Bender calms back down, and he's like, Randy, you still hanging out with Randy? And so I was talking to my son this weekend, I think it was Saturday evening, he called, and I said something about Randy, and he was like, the fuck is Randy? And I was like, my laptop. He was like, oh. And I was like, Randy, and this is why I love my kids, right? He goes, you still talking to Randy? And I almost fell over. It was so funny. He's like, that's immediately what I thought of, Mom, was that Futurama episode. But anyway, yeah, it's really fun to name your electronics. If you don't do that, you should. You should, because me and Igor had some words earlier. I just want you to know. We had some words earlier. Because he was, yeah. All right, here we go, Sagittarius. Ready? Oh, you guys do have almost 1 million likes. Holy sheep shit. All right, here we go. Ready? The Ageless. Healing, graciousness, and acceptance. And I find this so funny because this was the Capricorn card. This was the Capricorn card, and now Sagittarius has it. And Sagittarius and Capricorn are like right there. And then you have divine guidance. Okay, I am all the way here for this. And then you have equilibrium. Sagittarius, I love you. I love you. Thank you. Thank you for rounding out the Zodiacs for this week on a high note. Because guess what? Guess what? Oh, that was really cool. I'm glad I looked up just in time. Sagittarius, this week is kind of a double thing, both good. Ready? So the first one, I'm going to tell you what they are, and then I'm going to explain them. The first one is you're in the right place at the right time. Repeatedly. It's not so much luck. It's like your gut's like, hey, I know that every Wednesday you go to lunch here, but today you're going to go here. And you're going to go this way. And then suddenly you see maybe your best friend from grade school that you haven't seen in 30 years or whatever. Or maybe you come into work really early because your gut says, get the fuck to work. So you come into work early and your boss is like, oh, hey, you're the first one here. So I'm going to offer you this whatever great thing, right? The second part of this is this is a week where things pop up and you get to be proud of yourself at how far you have come with your own shadow work. There is nothing at all like having shit pop up that used to set you off and you just being like, eh. When you realize that the shadow work and the healing that you have done has paid off, that is this week for you, Sagittarius. You're in the right place at the right time, almost all the time. I said almost because you got to sleep sometime. And you get to see in real time that the healing work you've been doing for you is paying off. I saw somebody just say that today is your anniversary with 2 years sober. Dude, I'm so proud of you. That is fucking wicked, and I'm so proud of you for that. That is not a little thing, and I hope that you buy yourself an amazing cookie or a cupcake or you bought yourself flowers. I hope that you did something amazing for you, because I know that that is not a small feat, and that's a long time to beat something. And dude, congratulations. That's fucking phenomenal. Congratulations. Congratulations. Sagittarius, I can't reiterate what a great week this is going to be. I can't reiterate what a great week this is going to be. Also, I just want to say this. The Divine Guidance card, I feel like I need to tell you, yes, those are signs. Yes, all of that weird shit that's been happening that you're like, is that a sign? Yes. Yes, it is. By the way, I just want you to know that everybody on YouTube is saying congratulations too, just in case you needed to hear that. We're all proud of you, dude. So, it is a sign. It is a sign. All of those things that's been happening, it is a sign. If you have a deity that you've kind of drifted away from, Sagittarius, just know that this is the week that you're hearing things loud and clear. Like, your divination is on point, your abilities are on point, your gifts are on point, all of the connections you have out in the universe are on point. You're just a magical beast, Sagittarius, and I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm here for it. It's great. It's glorious. It's fantastic. And I'm so glad that you rounded out the Zodiacs for the week with something fantastic, because I'm not going to lie, I was a little worried. I'm not going to lie. I was a little worried. I was a little worried. Stones for Sagittarius. I am going to give you guys quartz, because you need to amplify this shit. You need to amplify this shit. Quartz. The clearer, the better. And citrine. And citrine. Quartz and citrine. Because y'all are definitely happy campers and calm, chill, excited, having the best fucking week, and you need to amplify that. You need to amplify that, and you need to send it out. Y'all are the flamingo this week. Y'all are the flamingo this week. You can't be sad looking at a flamingo. I'm sorry. I don't care who you are. If you can be sad looking at a flamingo, you're broken. You're broken, and I am going to prescribe that you go to the zoo and look at the animals and look at the flamingos. And I'm just saying, if you look at flamingos and you're sad, you're broken, and I'm prescribing you a 3-day trip to the zoo to just go and enjoy the zoo. You know, we need to do a trip where we go to the zoo. Nobody ever wants to go to the zoo with me. I like the zoo. I want to go to the zoo. Do you hear me being 5? I want to go to the zoo. I want to go to the zoo. Just saying. All right, guys. Don't forget. Full moon coming up this week. If you don't follow me everywhere, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, X, Instagram, Patreon, Pinterest. I've been on Pinterest for a long time, and I got some cool boards on there. I got supernatural boards. I got tattoo boards. I got hair boards, nail boards, witchy shit boards, cool shit for your house. I'm just saying, I have a problem. I'm not going to lie. Pinterest is my guilty pleasure. It really is. It really is. It really is. It really is. So, ooh, somebody's talking about me. My nose is itching. I do hate the AIs on there so much. I really and truly do. But at the same time, there's some cool shit on there. All right. I love you guys. Go have an amazing ass week, and I will see you. I'll see you later.